So friends, so you know very well that we have this Wall of Appreciation series, and in this Wall of Appreciation series, we invite those members who have attained something substantial, either in terms of a salary hike or either in terms of getting some audits. So, and here today, I would like to welcome or बहुत स्वागत करना चाहूंगा अंकिता सिंह का 30% hike, and most hardly 15-20 transfer her career from incoming quality to quality system. And moreover, before joining SubMastery, I just came to know that she was jobless for a short period of time, and she made best use of that time. So we are going to talk about that, and I hope that her story will inspire you. सबसे पहले अंकिता, I would like to congratulate you. So many congratulations, from Team
Thank
SubMastery.
you, sir. Thank you.
So Ankita, मुझे बताओ, let's take that journey. You were talking. So what were you doing before, like you came into SubMastery contact? What was your profile like? Take us to that
Hello.
point.
Yeah. Okay. Like.
Yeah. So Ankita, थोड़ा बताइए. Yeah. Please take us in the past. Like जैसे शुरुआत जो आपकी हुई, और and I think you were telling that you were there in the like how do you started, like so थोड़ा before journey में थोड़ा लेके जाइए हमें एक बार. Yeah.
Sir, as I'll talk about past, so it's not an easy journey, and for having nowhere contact and nothing, you're just new to the work. It's very, like, I can say it's a struggle journey. I've came to, like, I'm not belong from like Delhi NCR or anywhere. So I belong to Lucknow. So from there I came in 2016. Yeah. And just for like after like completing my BTech in 2015, I was like also preparing for the exams, like government exams and all. So then 2016, I just came for like to getting a job. So I was struggling. I'm giving so many interviews and everything. So in November 16, I came to, I've joined a organization that is a Japanese MNC also. So it's a good, I started my career from GT there. And there I was in the receipt inspection in main. I've just started the quality only. So I've like for 3.8 years, I can say I was in the organization in incoming quality to know all the quality work and everything. I've just in the quality assurance. Then in like due to that like COVID situation, I have to leave my job and I'll get back to the like my hometown. So there for like in October, then I have just was like it's a idle period, not like if a working person can't sit idle. So I've just
True.
yeah. So I just came to know like just see like in the passing, it was like destiny just meets me with the SubMastery.
Yeah.
I've just joined the course, and to make myself indulge also in something, and learning is a main my point. So for 1 month, I was like totally dedicated to SubMastery. It's like just doing a school or a college. I'll just go and just do the IATF course, and that helps me a lot. And after that, in November, I came back with a like same inspiration or same like that. I have came in 2016. That the same with same passion I came after that in November 20, and then I get again a job in QMS profile. And for that organization also, I've completed like 1 year. I've learned so much in that also QMS. And then now I'm in like in my current organization where I've joined with a good hike, and like presently I'm working in that, and it's like 1 month I've also, and with the designation also I have just go from the GT to like right now in a AM position. So
Oh, that's good. Presently you are AM, and how much hike you got?
it's 30%.
30%. That's good. That's good. Really good.
Yeah.
So you were telling that, as you said that you went back to Lucknow, and you came back from Lucknow in year like 2020 November, and with the same jail, but how tough it was. Like you can share that journey. Like I know, because many people can relate with you, because at that time I understand that many people lost their job due to COVID. And at that time, there was a bit like people were a bit demotivated. They have to leave, go back to their hometown. And you made a conscious choice. Like, okay, we like it's great that, we met, and this you met with SubMastery Community and you invested your time. But how was, how was the feeling at that point of time?
So my
Can
feeling
you
is
take our audience?
my feeling is like I just came with a thought ki for getting a job you should be like confident, and confidence came with the knowledge. So this is like point I have just the awareness course I've joined. In that course there's something clicked with me ki this will help me and it will give me the confidence, as your words always say ki, with your knowledge you will get the confidence. So this clicked with me, and I like just dedicated my that 1 month to only this, to get knowledge of IATF as much as I can, and then get back with the same like confidence and get the new job. So this is the like things that can happen.
Okay. Can you again repeat? I think in between I missed you.
Okay, sir, it's like in I was where I was.
Yeah. So what was your feeling during that time?
Yeah, my feeling
Lose
like
the job, and people also raise so many questions. Yeah.
by like when just I get back, so that was not in the mind what to do, what not to do, but it is like I know that I can't stay like idle without any job and something. So this with just I joined the awareness course. So in that course, that was like it was not a like a thought. I just joined, like I'll attend that awareness course. In that, I get to know ki I like your points, what you said now, your words really matter. So it clicked with me ki like for the what when you have knowledge, you get the confidence. So I just decided there to give my 1 month into the course to get as much as I can knowledge I can have, and then give the confidence. With the confidence, I will go back to fight for the new job. So that was just the thought that time, and I was only thinking for the like learning. That point is only for learning, and it helps, and that what is the like the result shows it helped. The my thought matches with this.
I think it's very, very important, Ankita, the point which you have touched, because many times, what people feel, because they have lost job, sometimes they lost confidence as well. They think that
Yeah,
there's something wrong with them, right? It's not, much time we also have this, environment around us where we say, okay, you have lost job, other people have not lost job, or the person who are doing job, that means they must be competent. But that's not the case. Sometimes good people also have to lose job because of this, I have seen COVID-like situation, or because of any situation, be it politics at their company, or be it, companies closing because of any reason.
yeah, so many reasons.
And I found that you do not like lost your spirit. Like you said that I'll come back, like you just like a warrior. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm not in job, but I will invest this time in learning. मैं अपना ये समय जो है बर्बाद नहीं करूंगी रोने में
Yes,
या परेशान होने में या स्ट्रेस होने
yes,
में. But I will make best use of this time to reskill myself, to upskill myself.
yes, 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 sir.
तो ऐसा
So this
मतलब
is
या जी जी.
yeah, yes,
तो
you
ऐसे
say so.
मतलब जो लोग अभी देख रहे हैं, काफी लोग हो सकता है सिचुएशन से गुजर रहे हो, तो आई थिंक वी कैन गेट रियली इंस्पायर बाय अंकिता स्टोरी और उनके एक थॉट प्रोसेस है. तो उनको क्या कहना चाहोगे जो अभी इस सिचुएशन में शायद गुजर रहे हैं या फिर अभी जॉबलेस हैं? क्योंकि हमारी कम्युनिटी में मस्ट टाइम इट हैपन है. देयर आर पीपल समटाइम हु आर जॉबलेस एंड समटाइम हु डोंट हैव जॉब, हु फियर लूजिंग जॉब.
Or
Yes.
so like suffering from the same situation which I have, or like near about to like dealing with a job that is not like they are not want to do, or they are like it's like zabardasti घिस रही है job.
हाँ.
So to those people I want to just say something ki don't lose hope, just work on your skills. That matters. If you have skill, the industry is not hard for you. It is hard when you have no skill and you want to drag your career. If you have skill, career will grow itself. So don't lose hope and just work on your skill. That will help you. Nothing else. Nothing else will help you.
You'll come back on track. Like if you work on your skill, okay, and
Yes.
you'll come back on track, right? It sometimes happen
Yes.
that you go out of track, right? There are
Yes.
like career accidents. There accident happens in real life in the similar way. There might be career accident, which you say you are out of job. Yeah, we just simply term as career accident, and then you come back to job with the come back to main road with the same zeal. And I can found that zeal. I can see that zeal, in your confidence, in your in your thought process. That's really wonderful.
Yes, so that zeal came from the struggle also, because I have struggled a lot. I know how it's hard to get into a job when you don't have a backup, you don't have a sources. That is also a point here. Establish your career. In our industry, we need to have some links and something. So to enter into the industry is very hard. So for that, people also that are entering into the industry and have fear that it is not easy. So it would be easy with the knowledge only.
Knowledge and skill.
Get
Okay.
knowledge, skill yourself.
All right, so let's now take this forward, because then I was when discussing with you,
Yes.
and the one benefit, like definitely of SubMastery Community or any other like platform like this is you get the skill, you get the competence, you become more confident, and like you also develop your network, right? So tell us, like, how do you got to know about this job? Because I got to know that you got to know about this job from the SubMastery network itself, right? So take us
Yes.
through that story. Yeah.
Yeah, that I can say in the before, like in my career when start, I don't know have links. So in the SubMastery, when I enter into the SubMastery community, I have a group. I've entered into the groups also. So from there, if the job posting came, so at that time it helps me. There are some people that post jobs also. So I used to like connect to them and ask, like have interaction with them for the job purpose. So it will help me to reach, like at that point also there are some people I have contacted to for they post the job, they share their if there's some vacancy in their organization or in the other organization. So that source came that helps in that.
Yeah. And you got to know from like in your current job also you got to know that there is a vacancy from I think from
But
SubMastery Committee, right?
yes, I get to know from the SubMastery community.
That's good. And it really helps because if you have good network or if you have network, then people trust you. And if you say that I have done course from
I
SubMastery
think
Committee,
that, yeah, and that they learn from the same community, so I know the knowledge they are coming from. They are getting what knowledge. So
yes,
this is also helpful.
that's a really benefit. So what I can say that because unless until unlike human resource people or sales people or the plant head, they have very good network. If you say at the top
Yes.
level, but when it comes to quality people, I can say or these production shop floor people, they don't get time. They go early in the morning, come late at night. How exactly they are going to develop network?
They make network also. So it's very hard. So for these groups
Yeah,
actually helps a lot. Some people say their groups are only for the like they're not of use, but these groups
yeah,
actually help. And in my case, it helps a lot. So I will say
that's good.
this community helps me.
So now let us let's talk about your interview experience, right? So like how your knowledge of QMS and you shifted from receipt inspection to QMS, like so let's take through that
Yeah.
journey, like how hard it was to shift from like incoming inspection to a QMS role, and about your interview process, how easy or difficult it was.
So journey from like incoming inspection to QMS, that was not I will say hard. It's a learning. Yeah, I think it's a right way to get basics from the quality. The initial steps. It was the start of the quality. So from there to get the quality tools, get to know the quality method, inspection method, everything. Then getting to the systems, and for the interview purpose, like all don't have to work much for the interview, as like my notes are enough for any interview of IATF, I can see. So at that time I used to make all the notes, and that diary helps me in every interview. Ever I have to give an interview, I just go through that, and actually that helps me. So all the clause and everything that question is possible, that I get from that semester.
That's really good. So, and
Yeah.
that notes will come handy, like not only now, but whenever you go for any other
Yes.
interview. Like
Yes,
that is
that
something which will also help, right?
that's the
And
pleasure I have, and I'll keep it with myself every time. So
yeah,
it helps me. Yeah.
and you have the like access to recordings also in your app, right?
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
you can
I
watch
have
anytime.
also that is like it's a lifetime, so I can access it. So I have app also in which some points or a format that is not in like I get to know that I use
Yeah.
still I use that app also.
That's really good. That's really good. So now, like, now you have got like 30% hike, and now you are like, we have manager tag. Okay. And with people like engineers, many times think that, okay, when I'll become manager, at least I will have this manager tag or AMDM, and they aspire for this. So now, like, I know there are a lot of responsibilities, and there are also a lot of challenges also when you get raised in your job, their responsibilities are also there, and then you have to prove yourself in wherever you are working. So
Yes.
what about now your family reaction, or what about them? Like because you when came back to Lucknow, right? Definitely there'll be some question mark. Like Ankita has came back, like kind of sometimes people feel like that. Okay, as a defeated girl came back from Delhi NCR. Now again you went back, and now you got this a good 30% hike. So what about your family and their reaction?
So their reaction is actually like uh, slowly it's coming, but with the like getting to know, okay, actually they going through the all struggles, so they know the steps I have to go through, so they are actually very proud also, and along with that they are happy that they know the struggle, they know how I was when I there and when I left the job, and that situation also they know. So they are very happy that I am getting into that road that I have just decided to come. As you already know that it kind of very easy to get an IT job, and see
Yes.
that type of job is very good for the mindset is also for the girls. It is a
Yes.
good. So the basic point, what I have decided to come into this industry, that is very concern point from them. But now they are still like, okay, she's going to the right path, so they are very happy now.
I
So
understand.
yeah.
One thing which I found, Ankita, like people have like many people, even girls and boys, they have this negative perception that ITP is a high-paying job. Of course, it is, like no doubt about that. But that industry is, I can say, hardly 25, 30 years old, and this mechanical industry is maybe 100-year old. So that
Yes.
definitely, they do have higher career prospect, but it's not like that, all the time, because I have seen many manufacturing or friends, those who are at plant head level, or even with 15 years of experience. Like I have, I know one of my friend, and in fact multiple of my friends, they are at the manufacturing. They are either manufacturing head, quality head, or their plant head, and such a young age, right, with less year of experience.
Yeah.
So why you have talked about this, this point when you said that generally for girls, people don't see like as a girls are suitable for manufacturing, like they see girls more suitable for HR job or the
Yes.
maybe IT job. So and to our audience, like, because in our community, and maybe this show will be watched by many girls, like many engineering girls, that who might be doing engineering, or who have done engineering, or who are in the job right now, like. So let us talk about that, like how difficult or how challenging it is, right? As you said, like that for girls to do job in a manufacturing sector.
So very difficult. I would say very difficult. As when I was in my BTech also, from there the road start of the difficulty.
Mm.
They are like the mechanical, or this line is not for girls.
Yeah.
So for that first step is to change that stereotype. See, it is okay to do the into the mechanical, and then after, the more difficulty is in getting the job. When it's very hard, there are some like job posting, they strictly mention only for boys, no female
Mm.
candidate.
Mm.
They mostly of the job is there. And in I can say in the present organization, I will like into like at least 30% female in any organization, a woman
Mm.
empowerment, they are working on that.
Oh,
So
that's good.
this type of things should be done in every organization now, because in my like journey started, in my company also there are 2 to 3 females in the whole plant. So in most of the companies I was working, I was seeing this 2 to 3 females, or a single female in the whole plant. So it is very hard for them, but it's a start, and I think this industry is changing their mind also. So like in every organization they are trying to include more or more females. So it is good for every girls to start and come to the like in this industry if they have passionate for the work in their field only. So they should like don't think much and they can come. The industry is changing their mind. I can say from the last like 6 year my experience, I have changed things. I have seen things changing for girls also. It is good now. It is getting better time to time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yes, you said rightly, because I have seen multiple industries, even it is like Minda or any other industry, even in Lumex and many other industries, in automotive sector, manufacturing sector, even non-automotive, we see that there's like more participation from girls, even in manufacturing, be it pharma, like especially if you see in pharma, like pharma is basically, they are manufacturing basically. If you see pharma, food, and even in you can see chemical, automotive, engineering. So yes, there's a lot of participation which we see lately, that girls are participating. And although in some companies definitely that's slowly changing, but yes, this scenario is changing. Even not at the operator level, definitely at operator level, asset level, we see a lot of
But the
girls.
staff level also they are including and increasing female
Y-
strength.
Yeah,
They are
even I see many girls, they go for civil engineering and they're passionate about that subject. So it's
yes,
totally okay. It's all about your passion. Like, where do you find passion? So if you're
yes,
not interested, like one of our other guy whom we interviewed, and he was from a community, he got 50% hike, Lakshmi Kant. He said that he was not, he somehow was not passionate about IT, coding and all that. And it's totally okay. It's not necessary that everyone has to run after IT and coding, because if you don't like that, like I never liked C++ or such stuff
yes,
like that
yes,
in my college. So I decided not to get into IT. So it's totally okay. And he said that his family was like putting pressure on him. They were telling, why don't you get into IT? There's more money. But he said, I'm not interested. I love, shop floor. I love talking to people. I love working with machines. I love whatever I'm doing. I love this manufacturing stuff. When I see things happening in front of me, not in just coding. So it's totally okay. So I think when he got job 50% hike, now his family is telling again, oh yes, so it's okay, you live your life. So I think same is the case with so many other engineers. If you have knowledge, if you have competence, and definitely the opportunity will come, but maybe you have to prepare for that opportunity, right? Uh,
yes,
so now, Ankita, and you have got like a good job, and you have got good designation and salary also, but definitely it's a work in progress. Every time you have to
yes,
like increase your competence, right? So you're that's really very important. So now I would like to ask you, like Ankita, how like your training, like at SubMastery, how it is helping you in delivering your job. One thing is like to get through interview. Definitely, I know if you have knowledge, if you have competence, if you have undergone, if you have gone through the SubMastery course. I have so many interviews. We have so many testimonials where people have cleared interviews with ease. But I would
yes.
like to know from you, what about like when you come to job, like how that knowledge is actually helping you in delivering the promise for which on which you were basically offered a job.
So it is helping me a lot, and like in the sense when I'll also mention this, when I stuck in the some points or getting about the clause that what should be right and what is not right is right now. So it is helping me with the like knowledge that I've gained from. And still there are some point, it's a start, I can say. Getting a job is different, and implementing it and working with this, you have to like keep in touch with the knowledge. So I'm still in the the quality plus coaching. I have already joined it
Oh, that's
here.
good.
Yeah, again. So for this, keep in touch with all the like other tools also. And I'm still uh, associated with the SubMastery for knowledge. This is the best source for me. It is helping me, and I'm like the job getting job is one thing. This is first step, I can say. And if to sustain in the same path, you have to keep in touch with all the knowledge you have and work on your skills and upgrading yourself. And I all like this is all the way to get into the say right path.
Yes. So you have to continuously upgrade yourself. I see you started with, previously we had this, IATF course, but now we have everything combining, and you have upgraded to Quality Plus Coaching, which is a bigger program, which has more, more courses and more hand holding. That's really good. So that's really good. So now, like Ankita, like there are so many people who will get inspired by your story. And what exactly you would like to say to them, those people who are just thinking and waiting for like their human resource people, or waiting for their organization to sponsor their training? Because we brought this concept wherein we say that we'll make training so affordable, so that you can also individually you can also get into. If you get sponsored through company, that's good, but if not, then we have made it so much affordable, so that they can jump in and can also enhance their knowledge. So to those people, those who are sitting on the fence and thinking whether it is right for them or not, so what would you like to say to them, Ankita?
To those people that are still in doubts about to join SubMastery, or just like for getting any classes or courses to this, I would like to say, just don't think and just join. And this is the most like I got to know many of the like trainings also. In 3 days, they just completed the work and you get nothing. So it's a step by step, a module by course, and time to time you get to know everything, and within a affordable, that is not like heavy to your pocket. So this is the best way to get knowledge also, and that is affordable also, and it is nothing to think about it. Just go for it. It will help you a lot. It will help, it has helped me. And I'll suggest everyone, if anybody from my career, they ask me for anything like to work, from where to get knowledge, I will definitely, every time I'll recommend them to get to SubMastery.
That's really wonderful. Ankita, any other thing you want to say to people before we wrap this? Any other message you want to give to your fellow members?
I like to thank you. And this is like from my first interaction was in my, I think the first intro class, and then I get to know, like, personally talking to you first time. So it's a very, like, you gave a very good platform to us. And to anyone that don't have good links and don't know what to do and where to do and how to get the good knowledge, I'm also in the state that is very confusing ki where to join. Some courses are very like very expensive courses, and it will help or not. So this is actually, this is affordable and also the helpful in the like the module and wise. So this helps me a lot. So thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
So thank you very much, Ankita, for coming on this wall of appreciation. And I am very much sure that your story will inspire a lot many other people. Of course, not that it takes courses from SubMastery. Definitely, our family is increasing, and we have, as of now, we are recording. Like if I say there are 2,300 paid members in the community, right? If I count all the even small ticket to high ticket like courses, right? So there are 2,300 members, which is there in our overall community. So what I can say is this, like SubMastery is there to help you so that you can upgrade your career. Because if you go for 1 or 2 days straight away program, that can give you awareness. But if you want to learn a structured way with activities, assignments, hand holding, with network, with also want to build your network, and you have to go step by step in a structured way with activities, assignments, with bite-sized learning. And that has been proven number of like different studies, that has been proven, like if you learn in a structured way, in a bite-sized way, you'll be able to consume that content, and you will remember that content, and it will help you. So I'm so glad, Ankita, that today we are talking, and we interviewed you, and all the best wishes and congratulations to you. And I'm sure that many of our viewers and members will get inspired. So friends, please do comment, like wherever, in whichever channel you are watching, either in YouTube or Facebook, do comment, what is the one thing which you learned from Ankita, like interviews. I think one thing which really admire about you is your self-confidence and your spirit of not giving up. Because at times when things are hard, we easily get demotivated. We easily think that we are worthless. We don't have that, competence. But you, I believe, is a firefighter, like I can say, in a kind of fighter spirit. You have this fighter spirit. And thank you very much, Ankita. And again, many congratulations from SubMastery team, SubMastery community.